Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Kirklands today. We're at the Kirklands location in the Loop. It's in Orlando, Kissimmee area. We're gonna go in and check out what's new. 40% off, extra on clearance. All right, I'm here for this. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. I'm happy you're all here and I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. I always love to come into Kirklands. This is really, really pretty. I love that little bit of snow kind of sprinkled on there. Let me see if I can get a price on some of these. $15 for each one of those big picks. I've got some Santa boots right here. Those are adorable. That big gold vase with the antlers, I love that. I think this is one of my more favorite table settings. I really am kind of leaning into the greenery. I love this a whole lot. The Christmas trees, that's just kind of very simple. So I got 25% off everything that is regular price. So let's keep that in mind as we are walking around. This is an LED tree, $17. I thought at first it was one like a wax tree, but that one is LED. But here's some of the barware that goes with that Christmas tree set. It's got that gold rim around the top. This is $10 for that one. And then this one, just a beautiful green with the gold on the bottom, $9. However, keep in mind, this one has to be hand washed only. Then we've got some plastic chargers up there in gold and in red. I love these wreaths. They're fake, obviously. They've got lights on them, but they're kind of like that flowy, kind of soft looking. I love that. This one is also really pretty. Has a very delicate amount of glitter in it. Nothing too crazy. Let me see if I can get a price on this one. Oh, it lights up also. The price tag on that one was torn off. Sorry about that. We'll be back to Kirkland's. We come back like every week, every other week. So we'll definitely be back. So if there's an item that you're like, hey, what's the price on this? Let me know in the comments and I can double check, or we can check online and see. $35 for the All Is Bright. $35 for this one. Let's see if we have any other different pricing. The candy canes. This is really pretty. That one down below with the church, the trees, and the deer, that was a brown color. Love the ruffles. $40 for this one. So this one's just a pinch more than the other pillows. A little bit bigger. I like these plaid ones down here, the greens and the reds. I know a few of you said you do change out some of your pillows on your sofas and your bedrooms. All right, so this is a big lumbar. It says Merry Christmas on that one. There's a gray one over here. Oh, this one's pretty. The gray and the gold, $30 for those. The bows, the gold bows, those are very, very popular this year. I do love that classic Joy to the World one though. All right, for my friends who love cats, that one up top had cats, and then we've got 3 dogs down here. I love they all have their little hats on. These are $30. I like this one. This one's pretty big. Let's see, tag on this one. $45 for that one. Then we've just got some beautiful neutral creamies down here. All right, $60. I thought this was pretty cool. It's just one of those leaning ladders. Had some pretty detail on it, pretty gold. You can put some blankets on that. Thought that one was pretty. Let's check out some of the candle holders and smaller items over here. This piece, $18 for this one. These dogs are hilarious, actually. One of them has headphones. The other one has a crown. $25 for that. Cute little mirror. And then these, 25 for the taller and 20 for the smaller one. Those are taper holders. And then up here we have, we've got our little Highland cow. We've got dogs, we've got a cat. $13 for the cat. Some taper holders up here. How much are these? Price tag small on that one. $15 for that one. And $20 for the taller one here. So these are funny. At first I thought they were holding like cups, big cups of coffee, but it's actually for taper candles. That one is $19 for that one, as is the rabbit. Our little bow taper, that one is $10. And I love this hourglass with the gold. We'll tip that over here. That's super fun. $30 for that one. Candle holders up there to the right. This stuff's a little bit out of reach. The gold bowls, and then it looks like some trays. $20 for those little links. I love these. I call them ribbon, like kind of ribbon bowls. This one is $70. I really love these. They also sell those at Home Goods or similar variation to those. So this is pretty, little bit on the heavy side. That's good though, $40. It's got some substantial handles right there. I do like that. Little birds. Just some pretty little decorative items. So $40 for this 3-pack of light up LED. It calls it sparkle glass. So both of those were $40 each. It's a little bit on the heavy side here. I love the design of that. I can't quite pick that up easily though for a price. Ooh, these green ones though. That's a really pretty finish. $50 for that one. You could work that color green into Christmas decor too. Love this little blue velvet 2-pack of boxes. $40 for that. It's a really pretty blue. And then up here are those fake books that do open up so you can store little things inside of them. Same with the blue ones up top. These are big candle holders here. I'll take a look at one of these and see if we can't get a price. Let me see if the smaller one, I can pick this one up. $30 for that one. That is a pretty tray. It's tucked away back here. We are just going to browse a little bit before we go check out some Christmas items. I like this mantle clock right here. This is $25. Little battery operated. This is really cool with the forest trees. It's metal. You've got the 4 LED candles inside. You do have to put batteries into each of those. That one is $60. And then we've got some more really funky taper holders here. We've got this little terrier dog here. Oh my goodness. $25. That reminds me of my dog Madison. We had her for 17 years. She was an incredible rescue. $20 for this taper holder. Look at these handsome pups. Oh my goodness. A little stack of piggies. There are some really fun decor items in here right now. I do love this. It is metal. That's a very, very cool decorative bowl. That one is $35. All right, we've got some fun Nutcracker items in here. Serving trays, we've got shot glasses. How much are these? I would put desserts in them, $13. These would be little dessert shooters for me. The coffee cups, oh my goodness, and the plates have like ruffles on them. I love that. These are $13. Sorry, that was super blurry. But I love the Nutcracker on the handle, and then there are some large serving bowls in there. This is a really pretty blue. It's a pack of chargers. These are $17. And then here are the black ones, also $17. Salt and pepper shakers. These are $15. All right, I do love this table right here. This is $300. And then tucked away right here, we've got a canister set. These are really pretty neutral. And then on the other side coordinating is this other table. I actually think I like this one a little bit better. It's nice and wide. Look at these cuties. $17. Love those. Those would be so fun on a bookshelf. I did not realize that they had odor neutralizing Forever Friend candles. Those are fun. Let me know in the comments if you've tried those. Here are the placemats. So these are $13. I love these. I think if I'm going to do a Christmas table, I'm going to do one like this. I really love these Christmas trees. $10 for that one. We've got some Santa glasses. We have salt and pepper shakers. I feel like these days you can get $15 just about anything in a salt and pepper shaker. But here are the napkin rings. It's a set of 4. These are large. I will show you kind of in perspective to my hand. So $20 for all 4. Like, those are really nice large napkin ring holders. We've got the cookie jar, some serving, or even a coffee jar, however you want to use that. Coffee, tea, cookies. Some beautiful barware that also coordinates with this set, and those dishes are just beautiful. So these are acrylic, but how fun is that? $13. They have it in white and red. They have a little hot cocoa there. I'm not going to pick that one up because the lid is not secured. $20 for these napkin rings. They have a lot of little beads on them. They're super pretty. Is anyone decorating with bows this year? They're so super popular. I'm seeing them in all the stores. So let me know in the comments if you are into using the bows for your decor. These have, I hope you can see the little candy canes. The rim on the top is black and white. Sorry about that. It's red and white. $10, as is the base on that one. Hand wash only on those. And then here is some gold bow decor. And some gold barware up top here. These are really pretty. The gold stem and base, those are $10. Does anyone else do desserts in their barware instead of boozy drinks? Let me know in the comments if am I the only one? Oh, there's a blue and white Nutcracker up there plate. I like that a lot. All right, we're gonna check out some mirrors. We're still kind of practicing taking pictures of mirrors, trying to figure out how to edit around if people are in the pictures. That one is pretty cool. All right, we got seasons meetings. That's funny. So that is a holiday charcuterie board. And then we have these little $40 gingerbread men. They look like cookie cutters, but they're made of like almost an all-season wicker, if that makes sense. Got a lot of little gingerbread. These are beaded. They are beautiful. Is there a price on these? Nope, they might not be tagged yet. All right, we have another mirror over here behind us. Sorry, they had them kind of all over. That one comes in at $100 for that one. It has, I'm trying to show you also the scallop on that. The scallop on this one, this larger rectangle one is $120. Sorry, I'm going to see if I can get that to focus. There we go, $120. These are wood frame mirrors, but I do love the scallop detail. More gingerbread over here. I really like this gingerbread collection. There are pillows in here. There are these awesome little snowflake picks. Smaller and larger of the cookie cutter looking gingerbread men. Pillows, plates, dishes, all of those good things. That mirror also super cool. How much is this one? And focus please, $160. I love the detail on these mirrors in here. These have birds on them. Look at that. That one is $100, right? Yes, 100. I'm learning a new camera and how to video mirrors. It's just a matter of not catching other people in the back reflection and keeping other people's faces out of my videos. Just for, mostly for their, I just don't want to be that person. Anyhow, I think if you've watched me long enough, you understand it's just kind of a, I just don't want to be that person. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to put other people on camera. I like this lamp here. I'm trying to get you the price tag on this one. It is $180. I think Kirklands has some amazing floor lamps. They're large. These also, how cool would these be for a winter kind of decor in your house? These up top are a really nice navy color. They are on sale. I just couldn't see that price tag that high up. This one is $90. Now, keep in mind it said what up front? 40% off of clearance. I would say that would be a dealio, right? Super pretty. We've seen some of these lamps before, but I do love to stop in and look at the lamps when they do have them plugged in. This store always has this little area here and has them plugged in and on display. Those are really nice wood bases down here. So these are $70. All right, let's check out some fun Christmas. They do have a little coastal selection in here. I don't know if this is specific to the Florida stores or if stores up north would have this. This Merry Christmas stocking holder, that's not coastal. However, I love this one. Seas and Greetings. Isn't that fun? That is $40. And a very beautiful coastal wreath. And then down below, oh, this is a pretty pillow. You've got your palm tree with your Christmas lights and your beach chairs. Then we have our oh so merry, merry and bright. I love all this little pinks and purples and fun colors. $35 for the Joy pillow. We have our flocked nutcrackers here in both pink and purple. This one is $17. That's a cute little bolster pillow, the fa la la. We've got some more gingerbreads, and then up top, this is a garland. Kind of a little candy coated looking. That one is $17. Oh, he's cute. It's a good happy Santa. $15 for this one. And do we have a nutcracker? We do. That is $20. I think that's super fun. It's not a snow globe or anything. It's just in decorative glass there. So the ornaments all run about $9 for this size. When you get into the larger ones, they run about $11. And they've got a few different collections in here that we've been checking out. So these are new. Oh, they're plastic. Interesting. I 100% thought those were going to be glass. We've got our cake pops. These are also plastic. This whole section in here they all seem to be shatterproof. Now on the back wall, we are going to take a look at some of the wreaths and garlands that they have. I am going to try to zoom into the ones up top. There's some really pretty wreaths up here. So we've got green and we've got blue, a burgundy color ribbon, definitely reds. Let me back out a little bit here. All right, these are metal. So these are your wreath door hangers. I do love that red bow on there. Those are 15. I think we've come such a long way with garland and that the fake garlands really look nice. So this is with the bells, so $40. You have the ribbon, the swag, and then all those large bells. This one next to it, 50. It lights up. It has really small little twinkle lights in there. You can almost barely see the wires. These are flocked and these also light up. Let's see, price on this one, $50 for this one. And same thing, has a very, very delicate little strand of lights in there. That's also something we've really come a long way on, our lights. So clearance section over here, this area here is 70% off. I do believe this is excluded from that 40%, right? They'd have to pay you to take it out. So $35 for this little North Pole artwork. That is super fun. We've got some resin ornaments right here. Let me move that back there. Sorry, I was knocking some things over. Those are all the picks down below, and let's see how they styled the tree. The other store that I shop at did not have the trees up yet, so it's fun to see these up. Way up top there, using the great big pink bow as the topper. I'll show you, they've got a couple more of those in different colors. Beautiful tree. Then we have the stockings over here. These are $18. Pink with the little bows. Oh my goodness, that little smiley face there. What a fun ornament. I love Christmas artwork. Does anyone? I change out artwork for the holidays. This larger one back here is $130, so I'll show you that one. Our snowy Christmas scene right there. I love that. It's a pretty good Santa. I always kind of judge their little smiles and if their eyes look happy. These bells, $30. Those are very pretty. Then we've got some outdoor items over here. These are little side tables and they have 30% off of the outdoor items. They have inflatable items too. So if you're tight on storage but you still want to put something outside, inflatables are a pretty good option. I love these gold reindeer cookie cutter decor. $40. I think those are so fun. These nutcrackers have just a little bit of glitter on them. All right, we've got to check out some of the florals that are new. This one up top, I did buy that one last year. $15. I used those in my bathrooms to kind of bring just a little bit of kind of festive into the bathrooms, but they also have one there that's just green and not flocked, but let's check this one out. So $30. I love the vase, the bow, it's got a bell. I have to check this out. Not Christmas related, however. I love the glaze on this one. $17. Man, the greens and the blues in there, those are fun. All right, $80 for this one. It holds 3 LED candles. Some more vases. I love this little, here's the little Santa boot right here. So he is ceramic and has the greens in there. That one is $25. Okay, I think I love these. $35. Nice white vase with the black bow. It could, no, that's definitely black. Sorry. I thought for a moment it was a super dark green. I think that is super pretty with just that little bit of snow on there. And then this one also holds candles up here. This one holds 2. Just a very delicate amount of flock on that one, $80. I love these. How fun. $20 for those. They're in just a nice simple clear vase. Let me pop this out here with the berries. I love this. Let me see what else. And then they have this one up top in the larger container. That one also holds 3. This was not with the Christmas items. However, $30. I love that it looks like a cable knit sweater with the red flowers. I think that's totally Christmas. And then some of the non-Christmas items over here are also very pretty. So if you are still looking for greenery things, obviously they still have all those. All right, here are the tree collars. We've got a couple different. This one here is a 26-inch. I love the scallops on the top there. I'm going to get you a price on that one in a moment. Let's see. That one is metal and says Merry Christmas. We've got the gingerbread house. Are these all? They're all the same. I was seeing if they had any new. $60. So $60 plus the discount. All right, we've got some blow molds over here. These red plastic ones, they have glitter on them. They've got gold ones that are a little bit shorter. I'll get you some prices on those. So $60. And this smaller one, $50. So those are going to be part of that 30% off. So there are the really large tree bows up top. Pink, navy, and brown are the colors they have right now. And 30% off of tree decor. So all of the decor for the trees is 30% off. So these are the ornaments that are a little bit larger, and those are the ones that run about $11. We'll just zip through and look at more of the ornaments that they have. Love the gingerbreads. The browns that they have, I think these are so beautiful. If brown is your color for decor, head to Kirklands. They've got some gorgeous decor. Little velvet wreath. Again with the bows, the very glitter. I think these are super pretty. They almost look like they've got like little jewels in them. Nice copper angel right there. They also have silver bows over here. We've got some stars. I think those are new. I don't recall seeing those last time. And then the deer down here, those are beautiful. I still love these. They come in 2 different sizes. They have the smaller size, they have a larger size. I think they've definitely got some beautiful, beautiful ornaments this year. They did last year too. And if you are new here and you are still watching at this point of the video, thank you. And drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Say hello. I do try to reply to every single comment. Sometimes it takes me a couple days, but I do try to. I got some, those match the dishes on the other side of the store. Interesting. We got some fun greens in here. We're gonna get way down on the floor here. They've got these ornaments way down low. You gotta have your good knees on to squat down for these. So I've got some candle holders. That is a 3 glass hurricanes. And this one has fairy lights in it. And I unfortunately couldn't see the price tags way high up on those. These red ones, the 3-pack, those are $60. I love river birch trees. And so these are basically river birch trees. This birch bark, it is so pretty. I love those candles. We've got some other fun lanterns in here. Kirklands has an amazing selection of lanterns. So these are really pretty. These are hurricanes with a white pattern. That's pretty. You could tie that into holiday decor for sure. Those were 20. These are all candle holders over here. A little more artwork before we wrap it up today. I love this one. $40. And then we've got our little Highland cow back here. Oh my goodness, $35. Adorable. I love the Joy to the World. Absolutely beautiful. And tucked away in the back, we've got a snowman. I'm not going to get to that one today. It's just there's too much in front of it. I don't want to be moving things around. I love the simplicity of this oak Christmas tree. Absolutely beautiful. Wait a minute. Do we have Santa with all the dogs and the cats? That's so... Okay, we're going to have to see if we can come back and see that whole entire piece. And with that, everyone, we are going to wrap it up. Thanks for shopping with me today. I appreciate all of you. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.